Hello everyone, my name is Vince and I won an Outpost Brussels Store tournament of 20 people playing 5 rounds with red, yellow Bonney. I will be quickly going over the deck list I used today and the deck strategy. So obviously we have our leader here, Jewelry Bonney, and then 4 of the searchers. Searches pretty much your entire deck except the Raigo and some of the 2Ks. And then we also have 2 of the egghead searchers here, which can also come in handy. I'm playing 2 of the Zoros. If you're on the even curve, they're quite nice to heal back up. And then this should be 4 of the Borsalinos, but because I only have 1, I replaced them with 3 Sanjis for now, which is actually also a really good tempo card in the deck. Then we have 4 EBO3 Namis for obvious reasons. And then 4 of both the heal Kuma and the Zoro. This is a sticky body. If you have the capacity to heal, it's nice to get out. Whilst the Zoro and the Luffy's, make sure you're at 9k throughout the last couple of rounds of the game where you need to build board and survive. I also play 2 times the 9-cost Bonney. Good finisher, same reason for Roger. Really nice into some specific matchups. Actually won 1 game this tournament with the Bonney there. 1 Roger, again, makes sense. 3 times Raigo, gets rid of the new gates of Nami mostly. Once in a while the Sabo if you're playing against Lucy. Then Zeus, 4 copies for my 2Ks. This deck can play so many amazing 2Ks. Zeus is your best one. You don't care too much about taking life. It kills NL's dog. It takes care of the first Cavendish if there isn't a Leo on board. So amazing 2K. You almost always want this in your opening hand. Then because I only play 1 Roger, I also play 2 unblockable Sanjis, giving a Luffy 20k unblockable, tends to close games. I put 2 Usopp's 2Ks just for the trigger. There's potential to go to 11k for a turn if you trigger it out. 2 baby 5s also for the trigger, draw 2, amazing. You're the one who should disappear. This deck plays a decent amount of bricks and you often need more counter than you do a 4th Luffy in hand or a 3rd Raigo against Enel, for example, where Raigo doesn't even come up, so this card is really nice. And of course the trigger is amazing if you get lucky enough to use it in the right spot. Raw Heat Strike, this is this card together with the Luffy is what you're gonna want to play pretty much every turn, or a Zoro and keeping 2 of these open if you want to push a little, or 1 of them. This card is absolutely amazing when you're at 1 life. It's a giant that's free and you can split it overboard, which is super impressive when you're a 9k leader. So this is the deck list. I must say I got relatively lucky. I played 2 Namis, which is a decent matchup for this deck. If you can Raigo the new gates, you have a good matchup. If you can't Raigo the new gates, you're gonna have a rough time. I didn't see Enel or Lucy this tournament, although Lucy is manageable if you can Zeus the Cavendish. If you cannot, you're in a tougher spot. Enel is okay if you go first. If you go second, you're just always 1 life short, I find, to close out the game. But yeah, I won some Namis, I won a Kalgara. Kalgara is a rough time dealing with a 9k leader. And yeah, this is the deck list.